Okay. Where's my girl? I forgot the most important part. So I tried to stream this yesterday, and my computer crashed, and I decided to take that as an omen. But I only made it about 20 minutes in, which means I barely left the starting room. But I am snowed in, thanks to the fucking polar vortex or whatever. So, and you guys should see that. I can never tell if the music is overpowering me, but I'm pretty sure it's not. For anyone who is just joining and didn't see Kathy Rain, we'll do a quick recap here.
In 1995, my grandfather died in Conwell Springs, my hometown. I returned for the funeral after being away since childhood. I learned that my grandpa had been investigating strange occurrences surrounding a mysterious presence in the forest. However, something happened to him in the woods, putting him in a vegetative state for over a decade. To solve this mystery, I teamed up with Eileen Summers, my college roommate. A Christian nerd and a biker badass. It was a match made in heaven. A local church turned out to harbor a secret cult worshiping the malevolence in the woods, referring to it as the Old God.
Now, I'm pretty sure they didn't call it the Old God. I think they just called it God. I might be wrong. That was over a week ago, so all my memory is wiped.
An endangered hallucinogenic flower, the red scythe, was somehow connected to the Old God's power. As we came closer to the truth, a servant of the Old God made himself known in dreams and visions, the Crimson One, a scheming trickster. Things came to a head when the priest of the corrupt church, Isaac Price, abducted Eileen, intending to offer her to the Old God. I managed to track them down and have Isaac thrown in jail, but Eileen was in a catatonic state and was about to suffer the same fate as my grandfather. I continued alone and found my way into a great field of red scythes in the depths of the forest. Greeted by the Crimson One, I descended into the Old God's bizarre realm, a place straddling the line between the physical and the otherworldly.
And and it has an escalator installed.
The powers of that place tried to break me. My past trauma was manifested and turned against me, including my shadow, an evil doppelganger. I defeated these foes and emerged back into the real world. As I left Conwell Woods, I set the flowers ablaze to eradicate the evil at its root.
Now, of course, we are taking the Crimson One's word for it, but the way it was coming across in the first game is more that that the purpose of it is to like fight your demons and overcome them, and the people like almost described the Crimson One almost described it as like a philanthropic service, but obviously most people didn't make it. And she's also leaving out the craziest part, which is when she has to confront the son that she had aborted. Anyway,
In my absence, Isaac Price took the coward's way out in his jail cell. When I returned, Eileen had awoken. She was safe. It was time for us both to go back home.
yeah, and this game opens up 3 years later. Let me double check. That was 95. and this is 98. Hey girl, you're looking very detailed today.
We're closed. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, this seems about right.
Hey, kid.
Oh, Lucas.
Gee, what happened to you? Looks like somebody's been through the ringer.
You should mind your own business, old man, before I bring up your ex-wife.
Hey now, I'm just looking out for a former student of mine. You're always my business.
Oh, I bet I am. That's the only way a has-been like you could ever stay relevant.
Ha! Yeah, that must be it. Now, you gonna invite me in and just let me stand here like an asshole?
Fine, come in then. You want some coffee?
I got enough, old sis, thank you very much. That brew you make is rancid.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I wanted to do detective work, not dumb chores like some airbrained secretary.
Feigning incompetence, huh? Clever move.
I guess so. I just wish that shrewdness of mine could make me some money.
There's my segue. Did you hear the news on the soothsayer?
I never took you for a sucker, Lucas. This is Cassidy. There's no way that reward is legit.
You're wrong. Mayor Adams is different. He's the real deal.
And you know this how exactly?
Well, because it just so happens that I was hired to find dirt on the guy. I got nada. Zip. He's a total Boy Scout.
Whatever. We're still talking about a serial killer. Do I look suicidal to you?
Kinda. You passed out at noon, stinking of booze, and that eviction notice hanging over your head isn't doing you any favors.
That's none of your concern. I'm handling it. I just need a goddamn case. A normal case. Free of homicidal maniacs.
Don't know what to tell you, kid. Things are looking kinda dry on that front, you dig?
Oh, God. Please don't try to sound hip, Lucas. Your Dick Tracy imitation is cringeworthy enough.
I suppose you could always pawn off that bike of yours. Buy you another month or two.
Tell him, Mildred. Lose the Catmobile? I'd rather chop off my left tit.
I may be a has-been, but I'm fairly sure that self-mutilation won't do you much good. A couple $100K, on the other hand.
I love money just as much as the next girl, but, I mean, this isn't just a long shot. It's about as likely as Mildred turning vegan and taking up juggling.
Come on, one more case, for old time's sake. 50-50 split. How could anyone beat my rugged charm and your youthful vigor?
Lucas, we both know you're about as charming as a clown at a funeral. And the last time I saw my vigor was 3 tequila bottles ago.
All right. I know what I'm beating. I'll drop it.
Look, thanks for the tip. I might actually take a shot at that bounty, but you need to accept that we're not a team anymore. We had a good run, but I have my own thing going. Look, see? My name is on the frosted glass and everything.
I can respect that. You're not allergic to a little quid pro quo from time to time, though, are you?
Now, that I can do. That's how the world works anyway. It's all just an endless circle jerk of quid pro fucking quo.
I don't quite see things that way, but my door is always open if you'd like to discuss the case.
Sure. May the best woman win.
You telling me I'd look good in a dress?
Well,
Later, kid.
Bye, Lucas.
all right.
Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. I should have information on the soothsayer somewhere in this room.
Well, let's explore the living area first, just for variety. Is there a button? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's so much shit.
Every biker worth her salt has got a box like this somewhere.
So the director's cut is on Steam Deck, I think, and is has controller support. The director's cut of the first game, that is. But this game has no
Eileen
such
used to wear one of them when we-
compatibility.
Well, back when things were different.
Eileen, her Christian roommate, I guess started this agency with her. Because Kathy Rain, too, is Yuri.
Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear.
You're never escaping it.
Useful things for when the Catmobile needs a tune-up. Oh, Cryptic Chaos. Can't wait till they're back in town. Yeah, I figured the room needed some extra groove. Manhunt. I prefer their old material, but their latest album wasn't half bad. I better put that away later, for Mildred's sake. That little rascal has proven that yes, cats can get drunk. How's it hanging, Lampy? Nah, no fun alone and sober. My walk-in closet. It's a real mess in there. I better not open the door, or I'd risk spilling all sorts of shit out here. I shouldn't need to bring that. There's storage on the bike if I need it. Maybe later. The red one goes better with this set. Ugh, don't make me hurl. I'm way too hungover for coffee. Eileen and me, before Rain Investigation started going downhill. We worked great together, didn't we? I wish things didn't have to go the way they did. Nah, I'll live with my current face. This might be useful. Keeps me in perfect timing. Uh-oh. That's quite a tequila face you got there, Kathy. No time to do the stupid dishes. I've got a case to solve. Various spices.
At least one of the 10
gathered
years
dust.
that we waited for this game was spent on this room.
Standard electric oven. Barely used. A postcard left by Jimmy Cochran, that strange old geezer I met at a mental institution a few years ago. He was discharged a year after we met, and for some reason he seems to think I had something to do with it. I better not open that. Wouldn't want the mold to spread.
Is there anything not wrong with you, Kathy?
It's a photo I took of the West End Bridge here in the city back in the day. Teenage Kathy had one of those artsy photographer phases. What bills? Never saw those. Nope, no siree. Yeah. Maybe there's something about the killings in these papers. All right. I found a few interesting articles about the most recent murder.
Da-da-da. The city docks are on strike. Da-da. Julio Rivero has a mural. I'm just looking at the sides first. Does someone want a science fair? The mine closed. At age 49, the one and only Deborah Sinclair was tragically taken from us. She was stabbed to death in her iconic cabin. The mirror left on the scene made it clear she had become yet another soothsayer victim. No sign of break-in, nothing stolen, acute blood loss. The original Rose Taylor, a middle-aged woman stabbed to death in her home. 5 victims in 3 months. Claimed author. The last victim was on the anniversary of one of her novels. The National Park Service is in control of the crime scene. Body's been transported to a morgue. Historic statue has been vandalized. There was a massive power outage. What date is it right now?
Alright, I think that's everything I've got on Deborah in here. When I'm ready to leave, I should be able to learn more about the other victims at the library.
Maybe. Since we have our good old phone book, maybe the soothsayer's in the phone book.
Huh. I wish it was that easy.
So you get an achievement for doing that, which is why I did it again.
No dice. Hardly a shocker, she was a celebrity. Who's the best fluff ball? Couldn't agree more. Nothing out there but a brick wall and a bucket load of misery. Mildred's abode. My radio, with a built-in cassette player. I prefer the quiet right now. My private investigator's license, issued last year. I couldn't have been more wrong, though.
Wait, do that again.
I was worried how Lucas would react, so I applied for it behind his back. I couldn't have been more wrong, though. That old fart has been nothing but supportive since then. That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open. Too bad she's not around. I should grab this in case I need to snap some shots. The city we're in, unfortunately. Thanks for the headache, you Mexican jerk.
Whoa. Kathy, that sounds bad out of context.
Various reference books and technical manuals. My biggest fan, as depressing as that is. Empty. All this gumshoe has left to pawn is her dignity. When there's new messages, it blinks. It's high-tech like that.
There's no one to call.
Just outdated casework. Can't bring myself to take them down.
And now we can go to the library.
No thanks. Ballet is not my kind of scene. Nah, I got one at home. That an actual avocado tree? Sure looks the part. So apparently if there's a fire, I'm supposed to run through those gigantic double doors 10 feet away. Phew, I'm saved. A plaque with some prominent donors. Interestingly, Deborah Sinclair is listed here. Ugh, plenty of bad memories from this place. Being forced here for school was the worst. The old librarian lady was the meanest hag you could imagine, and she had it out for me from the start.
Well, you do have blue hair and pronouns. Sorry.
Hi, I need some help, please.
Of course. How can I be of assistance?
I don't see a reason to show him those. I'm sure he knows more about Deborah Sinclair than me.
We also have our old lighter, our stun gun, and the lockpicks. In addition to the shit we already picked up.
I'm looking to find some information on the soothsayer.
Ah. Quite a few people have taken an interest in that case lately.
That's so. Well, I'm not scared of a little competition. So, you got anything for me?
Yes. I would direct you to the microfilm viewer at the end of the hall. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way back to the 50s.
Perfect. I should be able to browse those for some articles about the murders.
Indeed. If I may ask, what is your own interest in the case?
You probably heard there's a reward, right? I'm a PI, and money is tight, so...
I see. I suppose we each have our own ways to make a living.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Quite a bit.
What do you know about the murder?
I believe she was killed at her writer's retreat, stabbed to death. The police say the MO was similar to the other victims, with the shattered mirror and all that.
Where's this writer's retreat located exactly?
There's an area called Bear Creek, just on the border of the national park. Sinclair owned a small cabin there.
All right, got it. That's a decent drive, so I think I'll head out there tomorrow. What do you know about the murder?
I believe she was killed at her
Was Deborah a popular...
Oh, yes. Even before her death. Afterwards, her popularity has reached astronomical levels.
I can imagine. Borrowing one of her books now is out of the question, right?
Correct. 6 months wait minimum.
Yeah, I figured. What kind of books did Deborah write?
She dabbled in many different genres over the years, but her main bulk of work could probably be defined as horror, mystery, or a combination of the two. Afflicted, Dead Ends Meet, and the Jenny Payne trilogy are some of her most well-known titles.
Huh, okay. Was she working on a new book when she died?
I believe so, yes. But I don't have any details to share.
What do you know about Deborah's private life?
She had quite an interesting life. Adopted as a child, and her adoptive father, Sebastian Willis Sinclair, was an accomplished author in his own right. Deborah's birth mother was a young homeless woman, and her father was a Native American. Deborah spent much of her life trying to track down her biological father, unsuccessfully. Perhaps in some part due to her roots, Deborah's books have often contained subject matter inspired by Native American religion. She was childless and unmarried when she passed away. Rumors say she was gay, but God knows tabloids are quick to jump to conclusions. I don't think she ever clarified that matter to the public. If you are curious to learn more, I would highly recommend her acclaimed autobiography, Unbound.
Oh, I might check that out. Thanks for the information.
Okay. Okay.
I saw that Deborah Sinclair was one of the financial contributors to the library.
Indeed. This place had gone through a rough patch, and I'm told that her gift came just in the nick of time, saving the library from closure.
Can I borrow?
Yes, but only for reading here in the library. You're not allowed to exit the building with them.
Got it, thanks. Those boxes over there can be rented anonymously, right?
Yes. Would you like me to set that up for you?
Not right now. But if I'm evicted in a few weeks, I might just take you up on that.
Oh,
This place has been around for a while now, hasn't it?
Well, that depends on your frame of reference, but the library turns 110 next year.
Damn. Must be one of the oldest buildings still standing in the city then.
Most likely, yes.
I don't want to ask him about...
Okay, and we can't. Okay. That's everything, so.
I'm looking.
Ah,
That's
we have.
Nope,
Perfect.
nope, nope, nope,
Indeed.
nope, nope, nope. Thank you.
thanks.
Very well.
You can rent one of those if you lack a fixed address. Let's hope things don't come to that. A bunch of magazines. Mostly celebrity gossip, it looks like. If I need a book, I should use the computer.
And we don't, it
Some
seems.
local hero from the Civil War, I think? Well, either that or Beethoven. That guy gets around. Okay, let's see here. It would take ages to look through all the microfilms since the killings began. So maybe I can figure out on what date the hopefully I can deduce the date of the previous murder from the articles I picked up at the office. When I have a good date written down, I can view the corresponding microfilm and look for useful information.
Well, it seems like the killings have gone on for 3 months. That doesn't seem like a crazy amount.
We're still in May. It doesn't make sense to browse any later date.
So, May 11th.
Alright, I've got a date written down.
Well, I was just okay. On May 8th. Worm Chaser. Well, ain't that intuitive? I fully believe that Kathy types by doing one finger at a time, and you can't convince me otherwise. 425. That was the previous one. Native American warrior who sets on a great quest.
Anything I print should appear here. I think that includes printouts from that microfilm viewer at the end of the hall.
They let you use the printer for free? Man.
Some antique world map centered on the US. 1800s, maybe?
When did... I was too busy talking shit. I forgot what the date said. Okay. April 25th.
Yeah, this date should be good. I'll search through a week or so of microfilm, starting from the date of... Yes, there we go. I'll have these printed. Alright, rinse and repeat. I should try to determine the previous microfilm date based on the information in these new pages. That way I can make my way back from article to article, victim to victim, until I get all the way to the first murder. Let's see here.
Da-da-da. Conductor Martin Schultz suffered a fatal heart attack. Dirt race. Oh no. Jane Doe. See, issue 842, which would be January. Wait, no, it wouldn't. It would be. I didn't see it was weekly. Okay. That would be April 9th. The gears were turning real hard. Tension at town hall meeting. Infamous 1992 accident. The century-old West End Bridge.
I know where Constance Hill is, but that's a fair distance from the city. Better save it for tomorrow. For now, I'll put Jane Doe on hold and see what I can find about the previous murder victim.
You can see little dust motes over there. Or I can, anyway. This is not what I meant to do. So it was April 9th.
It's one of those. No. I can't waste time by checking every date. I should look.
April 8th? How did I fuck that up?
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here. Okay, let's have a look.
His name was Benedict Townsend. April 3rd. Staged suicide by hanging. Deborah Sinclair set for Hollywood adaptation. Chief of Police's phone hacked. Police raid on the Cyber Shack Internet Cafe. Wade Industries, which is one of the people from the first game. Townsend served as a deacon. The rectory will remain under lock and key until properly consecrated. Eric Holloway, that ominous full moon night last month.
Okay. I'll make sure to look into that church later and maybe find the address.
Okay, I was
For
like,
now,
where did King of
let's move
Kings
on
come
to victim
from?
number 2.
The full moon.
I'm on the right track with this date, but I think I've got the full moon and the new moon confused.
Okay.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Be classified as a homicide, March 12th. A mailman. On Statehood Day. Okay. Statehood Day, I think. When was it?
Eric's address isn't too far away, but I should learn all I can here before I visit any of the crime scenes. Coming up last, the very first victim of the soothsayer. Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Some sort of artifact.
All right, that should be everything on the microfilms. I think I'll continue to focus on gathering information today and then head to each of the murder sites tomorrow.
Alright, let's see. I could use a hint, sure.
I think I'll look into that church next, the King of Kings.
There's no reason to bother everyone about everything until we're up shit creek.
Great. I've got the address to the church. I think it's time to see what I can find about... Got the number. I'll call first and see if a visit makes sense. God knows I have to be careful with those last drops of gas left in the bike.
Thank you for calling the Azure Sky Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Kathy Rain from Rain Investigations. I have some questions.
All right, then.
Oh, holy moly.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
I know more than I'd like to. I could have gone without a close view of his handiwork, that's for sure.
I can imagine. A brutal stabbing, I take it?
No offense, but I'd rather not go over that again. It's all in the papers, if you're so dead set on getting all the gory details.
Do you know anything about...
Only that our psycho killer enjoys breaking them around his victims, but I have no interest in understanding a nut like that.
So, I hear that one of your tenants was murdered back in February?
Kathy.
Rose Taylor.
No shit. Here I thought the boys in blue ransacked this whole place just for shits and giggles.
That happens more often than you'd think. Come on, man. Help a girl out.
Sorry for the attitude, but you know you're the umpteenth person to ask about that, right?
I get that, so how about we stick with the short version?
Fine. No, I don't know anything that isn't in the papers. No, you can't see the room. It's rented out. And even if you did go in there, there's nothing that the cops or cleaners haven't removed since friggin' February.
Understood. So...
Yeah, he came by later to pick up the personal effects. I just met the guy for a few minutes.
Did you catch his name?
I did, but I don't think he'd appreciate me giving out his name to some random lady on the phone. No offense.
I am a bit offended, actually. I'm not some random lady. I'm a licensed private investigator and a renowned one at that. Ever hear of the Whitmore affair?
That does sound familiar.
Well, that was me. Now, here's a friendly piece of advice. Choose the path of least resistance. I can be a much bigger pain in the ass than this Mr. Taylor, believe me.
All right, fine. It's Orson. Orson Taylor.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. What can you...
Nothing much. Like I said,
Okay.
like you'd expect.
So, if Rose was married and had 2 children, what was she doing in your motel?
Now that's the million-dollar question, ain't it? You'll get no answer from me. Even if I could keep track of all of our tenants, I don't make a habit of sticking my nose in their personal affairs.
Huh.
Not really, just a couple of bookings in January and February. Look, I think I've said enough. Any other questions? We need to wrap this up. I've got calls on the other line.
What can you tell...
The Azure Sky is a long-time family business.
Oh, wow, quite a...
We don't keep records of the number of tenants, but we have 50 rooms of varied sizes. We're about 3/4 full, but expecting to be fully booked during tourist season in the summer.
Wait, tourists actually come to Cassidy? Somebody deserves a...
No patriot of the community, huh? That's a shame. This city has a lot more to offer than people like you give it credit for.
To each their own, I guess.
All right.
That's all.
You,
All right, found the husband's number. Here's hoping he's willing to talk to me.
I doubt he is.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. This is Kathy Rain, private investigator. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. You can reach me at 555-142-062. Thanks in advance. Bye. I think I followed up on what I can today for each of the different victims. Just one thing left to do. I noticed that the Gazette had the best coverage of the soothsayer out of all the city papers. I think it's time to pay a dear old friend a visit. All right, here we are. Let's see how E is doing. Maybe later. I should try talking. Nah, I'm not that desperate to get hydrated.
Hey, Art, what's a synonym for disappointing?
Your outfit?
Now that's just mean.
Sorry, Summers, couldn't resist. Let me think. Disheartening, dismay.
Jeez, now that's a busy calendar.
I think I'm looking for a stronger statement.
Nice view of the city from up here.
Distressing, or maybe demoralizing.
I remember that. Something about a corrupt church.
Perfect.
When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail. Vintage, huh? Some old sports trophy. Guess Art was into that in his oh-so-distant youth. Of course, he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane.
Shortcut to reset the layout.
Cacti rule.
Control shift.
Nice view of the city from up here.
What the heck?
Cute little frog. He has had that thing as long as I've known her.
Try hitting escape.
Oh, it says someone needs to rehome their cat. I'd be open to that, but Mildred would lose her shit. My fluffball needs her Lebensraum.
I don't know what that means.
Eileen's office phone? No need to mess with that. I have my own back at the office. A few family photos. Eileen's got a big Christian family. Man, her brother is a hunk. Wouldn't mind getting some of that.
I bitched to McAvoy about that Modi cave for a decade.
I refuse to
Looks
believe
like
that
Eileen
Kathy
took
is
some
straight.
business cards for herself.
Thumb out of his ass.
I don't blame him, Art. You complain a lot.
Oh, forgive me for having standards, Summers. You should be thanking me for saving you from lung cancer.
Hello, sunshine. How's my favorite Christian reporter?
Oh, what do you want, Kathy? I'm on a deadline here.
No small talk, huh? Can't I check in on a friend?
I wish, but we both know you only show up when you need something.
Ouch. Well, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Let's hear it then.
The Yuri is disintegrating as we speak.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
The serial killer? But... Oh no, it's that stupid reward, isn't it?
You betcha. Money in the bank, baby.
Oh, brother. I'd say this is a terrible idea, Kathy, but it's not like you listen to me anyway.
Oh, come on, Eileen. Don't be like that.
No, don't even go there. Do you know how many times I had to go to HR to get people to stop quoting that stupid song?
Poor old Johnny Ray. Sounded sad up on the radio.
Art, make her stop.
Why? It's not a half bad performance.
Can I help you, sir?
You guys are like peas in a pod.
Ugh, well, now I lost my groove. I hope you're happy.
Ecstatic. Are you done wasting my time now?
Oh, lighten up, E. Aren't you thrilled about another big case? Teaming up, just like old times?
You can't just pretend nothing happened, Kathy. You fired me, remember?
I'll unfire you?
Yeah, Right. How do you even know you'll get that reward? This is Cassidy we're talking about.
I was thinking the same thing, but Lucas did his homework. He says this new mayor is the real deal.
That silly old man. He just wants one last case with his protege before retirement, even if it means you'll get yourselves serial killed.
And I'm all here for it.
Of course you are. It's not like self-preservation is anywhere on your hierarchy of needs.
Can't argue with that. So, speaking of my, needs, what do you know about Cassidy's most prolific murderer?
Not much. You should ask Art. He's much more up to date on that.
Guys,
stuff,
I don't think
being
they're
a
gonna make
crime
out in this
correspondent and
game.
all.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
I like her books, but I don't care much for celebrity gossip. Awful thing that happened to her, though.
What do you know about the woman who was burned alive by the soothsayer?
Oh, nothing. I hope that horrible demon is caught soon.
What do you know about Benedict Townsend, the murdered deacon?
I don't know anything about that poor man.
Hey, you're a Christian. What does a deacon actually do?
It depends on the denomination, but a deacon belongs to a church and can practically do the same work as a priest, with the exception of sermons and rites.
Interesting, thanks. Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
I think so, yeah. You mean the black ones made out of obsidian, right?
Yep. What do you know about them?
Not a lot. I know they've been around since ancient times and that they're quite popular in New Age culture today. My friend Meadow is totally into that stuff. I bet she'd talk your ear off about it.
Oh? Sounds great. Where can I find her?
Let me call her tonight and ask first, okay? She can be a bit peculiar about things.
Sure, not a problem.
They mentioned this Meadow person in the first game, and they said that she had sex with a tree. So, queen shit, to be honest.
Are you familiar with the King
It's
of
my
Kings
kind of woman.
Catholic Church?
I'm not. My family, we're Protestants.
Do you know anything about Eric Holloway, one of the soothsayer victims?
Not really. I'm sure you know more about him than me.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first soothsayer victim?
She worked as a nurse, I think. Other than that, I don't know much.
Have you heard of the Azure Sky Motel?
That's where one of those serial killings happened, right?
Yeah.
Thought it sounded familiar. I don't know anything else about it, though.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to show that. Bzzt.
Put that thing away before someone sees it!
It's not... Well, actually, it's Kathy. It might be illegal. I don't actually know.
I see you're still comfortable with petty crime.
Only when justified, E. Only when justified. I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that.
I wish they'd give me a quality camera like that. All I get to play with are budget knockoffs.
Ouch. Hang in there. I'm sure you'll get access to some quality hardware when you're more established.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I don't want to show that. Want to have a water cooler moment together?
I have a lot of work to do, Kathy. Get to the point, please.
Jeez, you're no fun. Hey, E, can I have one of your cards?
Sure, go ahead.
He's probably gonna misuse that, but...
Hey, do you mind if I borrow some tape, E?
Fine.
Hey, your brother is pretty hot. Mind if I...
Not a chance, Kathy.
I don't want to ask. Still keeping that little bugger around, huh?
Oh, I wouldn't part with Ribbit for the world.
I don't want to ask. This is a nice place you've got here.
I guess. Beats the basement office we had before.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. So, I heard about this expose Art did on a church here in town.
Well, yes. It's not like Christians are immune to bad behavior.
I don't want to ask. What's your opinion on Art?
Oh, he's a great journalist. I have a lot to learn from him.
But
No buts, Kathy. Stop trying to stir up trouble.
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
Art Hopkins, just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. An easy excuse for calling security on me. I don't want to show that. I don't want to. I think my Michiru is a newer model than yours, Art.
Newer doesn't equal better, numbnuts. Are you really that desperate to show off?
Says the guy with his high school sports trophy on full display.
Oh, shut up.
I don't want to show. What do you know about the soothsayer?
What do I know? I made the soothsayer. Before me, he was the Mirror Murderer, the Cassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun can muster up.
Oh, wow. So, what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that reward, huh?
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got a juicy new lead, too.
A new lead, huh? I doubt it's that impressive.
Nice try. I'm not gonna slip up. Word of advice, go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the soothsayer to the big boys.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair? The most recent soothsayer victim?
Don't waste your breath about the soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
Okay.
Nope. What do you know?
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Don't waste your breath.
What do you know?
Stop wasting my time. We both know you're just fishing for information about the soothsayer.
Why did Kathy say that this man would be a better source of information?
I don't need to ask him about that. Alright,
Okay.
Well, actually, we can annoy him more by just asking about
I don't
random
wanna ask.
shit.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. How do you think Eileen is doing here?
I don't gossip about coworkers. Take that shit somewhere else.
I don't want to. That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
It must have taken ages to break that story, right?
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
Oh, God. I wouldn't make it 6 minutes, let alone 6 months, among a bunch of embezzling Bible thumpers.
That's why I'm the best. I do what it takes to get the scoop.
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family member in that parish. They told me some strange stories. Didn't take long for my reporter's instinct to kick in.
Ah, that's simple. Here I thought you were a militant atheist like me.
Don't project your
Kathy's
own
so
issues with
different.
religion on me, Rain. My goal was to bring those corrupt assholes to justice.
What was the fallout? Some people were arrested, right?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged, 9 convicted, and about 100 years of prison time sentenced in total.
Damn. The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
That's a shame.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
All right.
I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
Jeez. Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep spinning that yarn. All right.
Okay, then.
I feel like we didn't get anything useful.
I should learn what I can about this.
I don't think he's gonna let me ask Eileen about his new lead.
Hey, E,
Yeah?
what do you know about...
Nothing? I don't work with him directly.
Maybe you...
No, Kathy. I respect Art. I'm not gonna mess with his story.
Boo.
I'll let you...
All right.
She respects Art too much to do a little digging, huh? That guy's a grade A asshole. It shouldn't take much to bring that out front and center.
What are you trying to do?
How's that little beeping pal of yours?
Oh, you mean Agatha, my virtual pet?
Yes, that silly electronic Japanese thing.
She kinda died. I forgot her at home when I went to church.
My deepest condolences. Will there be a ceremony?
Very funny. It was a research project. You know I have to stay up to date on pop culture.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Summers.
I gotta get Art on Eileen's bad side. Shouldn't be too hard, that guy's a major douche.
Oh, we gotta ask him about that and get him to say something bad about the
Can I-
church.
Can I...
Sure.
It...
Have a...
That's dedicated.
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown my way.
There are 2 Reddit atheists in this room. I don't know if the building code allows that.
What made you decide...
I had a...
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better off, believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
What was the... Damn.
Oh,
That's a shame. They didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because the leadership was corrupt.
you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
Huh.
It mu-
Half a...
That's dead.
Ugh.
Did that do it? Or. Because I don't think it did.
All right.
Up.
Oof. I don't think Art's Eileen's favorite person right
Okay.
now. Hey, E.
Yeah?
Man, I'm itching to know what Art's new lead on the Soothsayer is.
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Not that he's been my favorite person lately.
You could still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle the
Eileen,
arrogant
you're
prince
not
feathers
this
a bit?
stupid, are you?
Oh, well,
Pretty please.
okay, fine. I'll try, but no promises.
You're the best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
1 second. Okay.
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Oh God, you better take that back before you make me take up smoking again.
I have no doubt you'll be able to resist the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye. Rain Investigations.
Kathy, it's me, Eileen.
Hey, E. What's up?
Oh, just burning the midnight oil. So, I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the Soothsayer.
Amazing. Do tell.
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence of some sort of illegal drug.
Interesting. What type of drug?
I'm not sure, but this toxicology report here says that the street name is Pyre.
Never heard of that one. I'd better go ask Lionel.
Lionel, who is that?
My well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd say you should take better care of yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks, E. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you know Meadow, that friend I was telling you about?
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the west side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect. I'll go talk to her in the morning.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around.
You bet. Catch you later, E.
Bye, Kathy.
All right.
Pyre, huh? I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
You've reached Detective Everett, Narcotics. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work number, will ya? Okay, bye. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot. Plotting world domination as usual, Mildred? I better get those pets in then. I better hope I don't get desperate enough for one of these predatory loans. You know, you're really downtown when the amount of neon approaches seizure-inducing levels. Hey, what's up, Lionel?
Hey, girlfriend, you here for the white stuff?
Not this time, buddy.
Oh, you broke?
Well, I am, but that's not.
You just broke. Well, I ain't giving you a tab. I'd never see my money back. No offense.
I don't want a fucking Coke tab, Lionel. I just had some questions.
Oh, what's with the hostility, girl? There's no reason to be unsavory among friends.
Sorry, rough day. Can I run something by you?
Go on then. I suppose I got some time to spare.
I can't get over how he's dressed.
What's your take on the soothsayer?
That creepy motherfucker got the whole town on edge, don't he? Funny how City Hall didn't give a damn until one of those celebrity types got killed. Embarrassing look for the city, huh? I suppose it was just a matter of time until Cassidy got our own Ted Bundy. A place like this, with no hope, breeding ground for psychos.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest soothsayer victim?
Look, I don't know nothing about those murders, victims, whatever. Don't bring that shit up with me.
Well, that saves us some time.
What do you...
Nothing? What is that? Some new...
Oh. Are you...
You ain't serious, right? Do you remember who you talking to?
Oh. Are you...
Nah.
I don't need to... Do you know Pyre?
Oh, yeah. Strong trip, they say. I'd love to get my hands on some of that.
Hard to come by, I take it?
No doubt. I never got so much as a whiff of the stuff.
Oh, really? Who's slinging?
No one I know. Sketchy motherfuckers, though, whoever they are.
How so?
Well, for one, you won't find them on the corner like us, regular hard-working candy men.
Yeah. You're all salt of the earth. How do they conduct business, then?
Well, they pretty much don't.
I'm not following.
Well, join the club, because it's some real candid camera shit. Every now and then, one of them dope fiends starts yapping on about some creepy fucker giving them Pyre, and it's always on the house. Trying to run an honest pusher out of business.
Some kind of obtuse marketing tactic?
If it is, those people sure as hell ain't capitalizing on it.
Some half-assed DEA honeypot operation, then?
No way. The feds don't give a fuck about Cassidy, trust me.
Who are these fiends, then? Got any names?
Nah, I don't ask for names. And the junkie clientele all look the same to me, no offense.
Ha. So you don't know anyone who could get Pyre? Some drug dealer you are.
Now, I didn't say that. There is this one person who just might be able to pull it off.
Yeah?
A friend of the boss. Ultra-wealthy connoisseur. Tries everything once, apparently. Rich. I mean old money rich. Deeply connected.
Quite the sales pitch. Are you gonna give me a name, or just leave a girl hanging in suspense?
Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Surely a gumshoe such as yourself is well aware that information is a commodity.
I told you, I'm fucking broke, Lionel.
And I ain't deaf. We're talking a simple exchange. If you find out who's slinging Pyre, you send the Love Lion a word.
Deal. Loaded guy's name, please.
It ain't a guy, strictly speaking. It's one of those, transsexual types. Prefers to go by the name Hannah Verdue.
Verdue? That rings a bell. Some French family, right? Mine owners?
You tell me. Sounds about right.
That's it. Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
Rockports and other cheap brands. I'm certainly not going to waste my precious relapse on shitty smokes like that.
What? Okay. Now, if you would please bear with me for a second. there's something I need to answer. One second. Okay. One moment, please. One moment, please. Okay. Sorry that took longer than I anticipated. There we go.
No hit. Unsurprising with her being one of those elitist types. That doesn't make any sense. I left him a message.
I think we just go to bed now.
I wish, but if I don't shape up again...
Well, what do we need to do left?
If anyone...
I talked to Lionel about everything, didn't I? What does he possibly have left to tell us?
One more...
Yeah?
So, what do you...
Not much. But I know she owns and runs a place on...
Catchy name.
Poetry Club, if you can believe that.
I can. Sure sounds like an appropriate waste of money for a Verdue.
Yeah. I suppose those motherfuckers ran out of rooms to put golden bathtubs in.
Either that or mammoth wool rug suddenly went out of style. So that...
Southside, that's all I know. Never patronized myself.
That's it.
Until next time, hot stuff.
I didn't mean to go back to downtown.
All right, found an They're not open until Friday night, though. Guess I'll have to wait a couple of days. Ooh, I'm beat. You want to hit the sack, girl? Come on, then. So, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
I wouldn't be much of a PI if I couldn't see the writing on the wall for this one. It was nice having you around, though, kid. You spruced up the place, I gotta say.
Well, don't get lazy without me. I'm sure you still have a couple of years of detective work left in you.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
What's going on, Lucas?
What do you mean? Something wrong with my vacation outfit? I've always been a sun-kissed kind of guy.
You ain't never gonna leave.
Okay, Kathy. Enough loitering. Time to get back out there. You've got places to be.
Okay, it's been an hour and a half.
Nah, I'll let her sleep. What's this? Pyre is the key. T. Damn. This T knows what I'm up to. The question is, are they friend or foe? Let's see here.
This is Orson Taylor. I only have one thing to say to you. Eat shit and die. Yeah, you heard me. I'm sick of being harassed by vultures like you. Stay the hell away from me and my family.
Yeah, I get it, bud. No need to be an asshole. Let's see what this other message says.
Hey, Josh here. Busy day today, but I'll swing by your office tonight after my shift. Alright? See you later.
That's better. Hopefully he can give me some insight on Pyre. Alright, that's it for messages. It's a plastic.
Let's go to Meadows' place first, I guess.
Good selection. If it wasn't for the atrocious backdrop, those could have actually provided some cozy ambiance. Oh god, that thing is hideous. Not a big fan of the flour, but roasted seeds? Yum.
Oh, my lord.
What? Did I step in something nasty on my way here?
Have you attended to your root chakra lately?
I can't say I've been keeping tabs on that one.
Oh, you're such a treasure. Oh, how do I put this? Your root chakra is dog shit. It's a really crappy chakra. If I was a doctor and we were talking about your knee or shoulder, I would suggest just cutting it off. Just cut it right off. It's that bad.
Tell me how you really feel.
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. My chakras are in balance. From my toes all the way to the top of my noggin.
That's just peachy. Look, Eileen told you I was coming, right?
Oh, you're her! Oh, that's marvelous! Oh, wow. Okay.
What the heck is going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't have such blatant discord in my home. Take this pendant, love. I need a single photograph of you wearing it. Lotus position. Find a place in nature touched by fire, earth, and wind.
I have no idea what you just said.
That's funny. See you later.
What a weirdo. If
I don't know
want
what
her
you
help, I guess I
expected to
need find
happen.
a spot to take that photo. Fire, earth, wind. Here we are, Constance Hill. This better be worth the trip. There's a fairly big mountain range up north.
Where are we?
Oh, neat.
In the
I
U.S.?
can see my office building from here. What do you know? Nothing but grime. This must be it. This is where they found Jane Doe. No obvious clues.
Is this where she wants us to take the photo?
I don't think that would... That should be it.
I thought that would be harder to solve.
Looks like this place was a party spot. Nothing but some rudimentary makeshift seating. Well, it ain't city concrete if it isn't covered in spray paint. Looks like this place was a... Well, it ain't... What?
Look, I don't know. There's nothing to do with that right now, I guess.
You're not supposed to be here!
It's a free country, nut job. Step off before you get hurt.
Your face is all wrong! Take it off!
That scared the shit out of me. Crackhead jump scare.
Cassidy junkies never disappoint.
Okay. Really, my fucking chakras.
I'm not getting near that nutcase again.
But why?
A fire pit for grilling food, but there's nothing but ashes inside. The city of Glee. Hey there, buddy.
Welcome, visitor. You may place your tribute to our lost legend, Deborah Sinclair, on this rock. To your right.
Oh, great. I'll get on with that in a minute. Who are you?
Name's Randy Malkins, president of the one and only SSS.
SSS?
Sinclair's Saga Squad, of course. From whence do you hail, fair lady?
Oh, I live over in the city. Cassidy.
Ha! I mean, which fan club do you belong to?
Oh, Sinclair Chronicles Society, of course.
Never heard of it. Must be local?
Yep. Yes, quite local. I'm Kathy, by the way. Kathy Rain.
Oh, that's a lovely name. It sounds like a character in a book.
Well, I certainly have days when I wish I was made up.
Whoa, that's deep.
Huh. Do you mind if I ask you a few things?
Always happy to talk to a fellow fan.
Do you have permission to be hanging around here? Because I feel like the answer is no.
I don't want to What do you...
Only that he took a legendary author away from us.
So, let's talk about Deborah.
My favorite topic. Don't mind if we do.
So, her death. Do you know what happened?
Well, I follow the news like everybody else. I didn't think much of the killings. These things happen. But never in a million years would I expect poor Deb to become a victim.
So, do you know the sequence of events exactly?
Supposedly, some maniac came out here and stabbed her. Right in this cabin. No sign of a forced entry. So either the door was open, or she let him in.
Any idea of who would want to do that to her? Did she have any enemies?
No. Everybody loved Debbie. Whoever did this is a twisted, sick person.
We still have to consider the possibility that it was, one of us.
A fan? No way. I refuse to believe that.
Well, what about the fact that one of the victims was killed on the anniversary of Storm Chaser?
Yeah, that's an odd one. Not sure what to think, but in the end, only the killer knows why he chose that date.
Would anyone benefit from her death then? Some relative who would get the book royalties, maybe?
She had no close relatives, so I'm not sure who would be next in line. I'd be surprised if she had no written will, though. I bet most of that money will go to charity, benefiting Native Americans.
Do you know if Deborah was writing an...
Oh, yes. Years in the making.
Do you know what it...
I wish, but no. Deb was tight-lipped about that one. All she stated publicly is that it wasn't a sequel.
Alright.
I'll let you...
Don't be...
I'm being asked to go help shovel snow, so we'll call it here. And possibly come back this evening.